Hello and welcome. I'm Donna, and joining me today for a very special Skype interview is Donna Ford. She's the author of Miracle of the Call, 20th Century Heroes and Heroines. Thank you so much for being here, Donna.
And thank you for having me.
So, Donna, tell me a little bit about the Miracle Call and how it worked for you.
Okay. Well, in my book, I have a lot of biographies about people who experience the miracle call, but I also have lots of tips and hints sandwiched in between those stories. And some of the stories point out that people are called by open and closed doors, like Dwight Eisenhower was. Some people read a book, like Ronald Reagan did. I saw a vision. And my miracle call came when I was older. So not everybody who's young wants to find out what to do. Sometimes when you're middle-aged, you want to find out what to do. My kids had all left the nest. So what was I going to do with the rest of my life? And I interviewed for a job as a technical writer, and as I came out of the interview room, the man said to me, "If you're hired," which kind of flabbergasted me, and then he said, pointed to a desk, and he said, "That cubicle will be yours if you're hired." So I looked over, and for a split second, I saw three of my reference books, my thesaurus, dictionary, etc., standing upright on that shelf. So I knew that was my miracle call for the rest of my life.
Oh, that's so interesting. And you say that you discovered that a lot of people feel that way through history. Through reading biographies, you've learned a lot about history.
Right. I didn't really care for history in school, but once I got out into the world and found out that even scientists like Marie Curie and Einstein had biographies, and they seemed to have some miracle calls when they were very young. And so I just discovered that you can really learn a lot about history and about a master design, not random events, by studying biographies.
Oh, that's so interesting. And I understand two of your favorite stories have to do with flight. Tell me about those.
Right. Well, I have a glider like the Wright brothers were flying back in 1903, and their background from their parents made them perfect for designing that first craft and persevering to fly it. And so they were from Ohio, and quite a few years later, there was a young boy from Ohio who wanted to fly too, and his name was Neil Armstrong. He would go on to be the first flight landing on the moon. And he always chalked it up to luck. But when he was older, he had an interview, and he said that he had a dream when he was a young boy. And in that dream, if he held his breath, he would hover over land. And he tried it, didn't work. But what is he known for? He's known for putting a lunar module down and hovering for quite longer than they wanted him to, trying to find the perfect spot to park it. So his call was actually the dream, not luck.
Oh,
And
that's so interesting.
a lot of people who hear that story will tell me that it gives them goosebumps.
Wow. So it's amazing how all these different things played into people finding what it is what they were supposed to do with their lives. Thank you so much for sharing that with us. To learn more about Donna, her book, Miracle of the Call, 20th Century Heroes and Heroines, and any of her other projects, please visit her website at donnaford.com. Thank you.